So my third defense was such a success that I figured it was time to go and hop into Storm Shield defense number 4. Now, I have a few options when it comes to amplifiers. I can place this one here. There's one that's right down there. You can kind of see it that I can place down. I can also place one down over here. And then there's also one way over there that I can place down as well. Now, this southern amplifier makes the most sense, but I really like this little like trap pit thing that I had going on here. And I want to use it again. So I'm going to make the less smart decision. And I am actually going to build my amplifier for my 4th defense over here on this side. So this is, get out of the way. Oh, that was, ooh. So I am going to build on this one. Now you will notice it is right next to the storm, which means I'm going to be doing a little bit of cheating. It is okay though, because I said so. But I will actually start my Storm Shield defense. I know the first defense is always going to be on my home base, and in fact it is going to be on the east side of my home base, I believe. And that defense is pretty solid. So I will be cheating a little bit by starting my defense, and then this shield will go away and I can go out and build really quickly while my home base is just defending with all those traps, because I'm pretty confident that'll hold. So let's hope it does. That being said, we are going to build this amplifier base real quickly, doing the same amplifier base I always do. So check it out. I'm going to make that appear with a little bit of magic right after this snap. That wasn't a very good snap. Let me try that again. Beautiful. Bam. Magic. So there you go, you guys. There is the amplifier base magically appearing. I'll put a link to how I built this in the description down below. It's the same as I typically build. And now we have 3 main sides to defend. The first side is kind of the northeast side, where they're going to be spawning over in this direction, I suspect. And they'll probably either come around this way, down here, or better yet, what I'm going to try to do is push them all into this pit to do the same thing I had done in the other amplifier, because that would be pretty awesome. Then over here we have the south side. This one's going to be rough to build on because I'm going to have to start my Storm Shield defense, run out there and build this whole side up, and I might do that and then exit out, do it again until I've got the whole side ready. So I am cheating a little bit, but hey, you know what, it's okay, because I said so. Then we also have the west side. So I think they come somewhere over this way. You can see I already started building a little bit because I want to push them up this way so that they're walking up here. And then up here I can push them into some of those famous David Dean timeout traps. Okay, you guys, so I think I figured out how I'm going to do the south side. So what's going to happen is I've got this here to basically force all the husks to come in through this route right here. And I'm also going to actually put a trap and some traps here, but all the husks will then hopefully have to go through this. They're going to end up walking up all of this. Now, unfortunately, I cannot place a tile here because then the husks cannot actually get up. You can see I can't even walk up it. So instead, I wasn't able to do my exact plan, but something close. So husks are going to come up here. Meanwhile, they're going to get hit by wall darts, you know, gas traps, whatever. Come in here, gas traps, whatever. Then we got the first of the little push rooms, right? Then we come over here, bam, there's a second one. They're gonna get over here, then they'll get hit by one last gas trap. Hopefully none of them really make it this far. I could see a smasher easily making it this far, but over here there's really very little I am able to do as kind of a last resort. What I will have is I'll have some wall darts here and some wall darts here. So that way, if a husk makes it to this point here, they'll get hit by 2 wall darts. I am also going to put an extra launcher and a gas trap right up here as just kind of a secondary, just in case this gets broken down, because it's very likely that it could happen. You know, I'm hoping though getting hit by some wall launchers and then like 1, 2, 3, at least 4 gas traps, probably 5 or 6, as well as a bunch of other traps, is enough to kill pretty much most of the husks. At least that is the hope. We will see. But I'm going to say for now, I think I am done with the south side. And I do have this nice little bridge here. Was it necessary to put this on the side? No, absolutely not, it wasn't, but it looks nice. Am I going to tear it down eventually? Yes, I probably will, but the bridge is nice because it gets me right back over the amplifier where I can kind of run on top and see how the other side is doing. And with that, we are now on the other side, which means it is time to look at how we are going to do this east side. The idea here is to launch as many of the husks into the pit as possible, and then I can throw some launchers down here just as I did with the other amplifier, and we can repeat that awesome trap because that was just so much fun watching those husks fall down in the pit. So I think that's what I am going to do here, and to do that I'm actually going to build a bunch of launchers here. Dude, look at a gnome. We got a gnome. Okay, you guys, so I do notice a problem with this. You'll notice if husks are coming this way, they could also just kind of walk up here and then walk around like this, or even walk on top of these traps. So that is not what I want to happen. So what we are going to do instead is we are going to build a wall. And this here is just to prevent any of the husks from trying to break through this way, and instead forcing them to all go walk basically all the way around where they were then going to get launched. Alright, and look at that wall. We didn't even have to cut this tree down, man. Preserving wildlife, eh? Okay, look at that. Isn't that beautiful? This is now going to be our defense from the northeast. So over here, there's going to be wall launchers, floor launchers, all of which should fling the husks down this way. And then if they were to make it all the way through, I'll have a trap here, and then there's also this little trap area here. Look at, if they make it, you know what? To make you guys happy, boom, there we go. We got an extra little timeout room now, in case they make it through all the way. So ain't nothing getting through here. This is what we got. Now we get to the hard part, because I want to also build some of the launchers over here on this side in case any of these husks walk around this way. And so over this way, then they'll get launched back. I could potentially just try to block off this side, but I think there might be a husk spawn over here as well in this corner. Frankly, I have no idea, but if they can come from that direction, I want to be prepared for that. So I got to do all that, and then there's just everything on this side as well that I'm going to have to figure out how to build a trap tunnel for. So with that being said, we're actually going to start a defense, not because I'm trying to defend, but because I want to run out here really quickly, and I want to build as much as I can. Okay, you guys, so this is where I am cheating a little bit. I am expanding the storm shield right now. I know the first wave is going to come over here, as is pretty typical. So I'm just going to quickly throw up 2 of these. I'm going to let my storm shield defense do what it does best, which is it's going to kill all of those, I hope. But I'm going to use this opportunity to run down over here and look at all this room now that I have to build that I didn't have previously. Back here, I imagine this is the main route to my amplifier. Now, again, I don't know if they can come around this way. I do want to build something similar here with the launchers, so we're going to put that there. And if I look at the map, so far, oh wow, but it looks like they are all died. So it looks like, man, that trap tunnel is doing what it should be doing, and then there's some husks that are just going some like random crazy ways and directions. But I only have a minute before or a minute to make this whole thing work real quickly, and then that storm shield's coming back in, so I might have to do this a few times. Alright, well, I'm guessing husks are going to be coming up this direction, and then they will be going over here. So this actually looks like a perfect place for one of those 1x1 timeout rooms. I can actually build that there, which is nice. I still don't know why I can't build there. Put that there so no husks kind of go through that way. And am I able to build roofs? Okay, I'm able to build roofs above all of this, so that is nice, because that is a whole lot of gas traps that I will be able to place there. Alright, so that was pretty solid. We just need to do that a lot of times, and eventually I'll have everything laid out. Yes, it is cheating. Does it work though? Yes, it does, and so that is why I'm going to just keep doing it until I'm done. But we're going to quickly upgrade all of these, and then I also want to close this off too, so that way the husks can't necessarily just walk around this whole thing. I mean, the husks can obviously come up this way. They might end up breaking through this wall up here, but I'm going to put a I'm going to put some brick there so that hopefully they don't, and instead they decide to walk all the way around, because that is what I would prefer. If however they decide to come this way, that is cool too, as they'll have this long 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 long structure that they have to work with. But I'm also going to build actually another kind of one of those single timeout room things there, so that way any of the husks that are walking up this ramp will get hit here. Alright guys, and with that, I think we are ready to start laying down some traps. Now, to quickly go over everything one last time, on the northeast side, what we have is just my general amplifier trap over here. We're going to throw some wall darts here, and then we got a timeout room. We're going to put a whole bunch of wall and floor launchers that'll all knock the husks down here. On the other side, we are going to have the same exact thing. Again, all launching these husks down here. I will throw a few traps down there to try to kill them when they land in that pit. Moving on over to the west side. The west side is where we have this trap tunnel, which is basically just a few of those push trap timeout rooms. And so husks are going to be walking up this. I actually need to finish upgrading this. But husks are going to walk up this. They're going to get hit wall darts, wall darts, wall darts, a whole bunch of gas traps. And then we have our first timeout room, our second timeout room. And then if they make it through here, that's going to be unfortunate. But there will be some wall darts there and some wall darts there as kind of a last resort. And I am just hoping for the best. But we go over this way and go over our little stairway. You can sort of, maybe it's a little bit difficult to see it. Underneath this, there's just this long column that the husks are going to be walking through. Unfortunately, because it is just a one by like a lot, there is no room to build those famous David Dean timeout traps. But hopefully just having a ton of gas traps will be enough to dish out enough damage that if there are any smashers, they won't quite make it through. The one place I did have enough room for a timeout trap is right there. You can see that there's this, they're going to be walking up, they're going to walk through this way, boom, timeout trap, and then over here, then they're going to start walking through the cave down underneath here until they get to this area. So just kind of, if you want to get a quick glimpse of it underneath, it looks like that. Again, you can't see it all that well because the storm shield is kind of in the way, and now I'm stuck here. So there you go, you guys. That is everything. We have the wall to force all the husks to walk around so that they get launched into this pit. If they make it through, hopefully they'll die here. Otherwise, they'll die in this little area. We got more areas over there for them to get launched. Over here, we got our trap tunnel over there, and to our south, we have a trap tunnel. So let's lay down the traps, and let's do this defense. And let's not die by the fireball. Whoops. I would say we have a good number of traps here, so I think it's about time that we start putting them all down. There we go, and with that, we have all the traps that I can place down right now. So to place the rest of the traps, I'm actually going to have to start the storm shield defense again like I've done the last few times. Okay, now before I start, just to rerun you guys through everything, you'll notice I finally tore down everything to the north because husks aren't going to be coming from that direction anymore. Looking at amplifier A, this was the first one I put down. I have this whole trap tunnel down here for the husks that are walking up from the north side, and it rarely ever gets used. Instead, what predominantly happens is husks are going to walk up that ramp, and they'll end up walking through this whole trap tunnel to the amplifier. There are other husks that come from the west, and those are going to be walking up this way, and they'll just get pushed back down quite often, over and over and over again. And it's pretty awesome. So I love pushing off husks into those holes. It's like my favorite, and amplifier A does a good job of that. Now, home base, like I said, nothing's coming from the north because I put down amplifier A. Nothing's coming from the west. However, the first wave is always going to be from the east, as I've already showed multiple times today. And over here, I did change some things up, so I'm going to show you what I have right now. So you guys, this is a little bit different. What I used to have was just this two wide, huge strip that covered everything. I've kind of minimize it a little bit, so it's just this 2x3 now. And a husk can, because they can go either way around this, on this direction, a husk can come up this way. They will hopefully get knocked down, that's the hope at least, if they're going this way. If they don't, there's some wall darts here. They can walk up here. There's these wall darts, these spikes. Hopefully that should be enough to kill them. I've never seen a big like smash or anything come this way, so I'm hoping that's enough. Instead, where all the mist monsters and smashers are coming is this direction, where they're going to come this way, and they're going to have to deal with this launcher. They're going to have to deal with this launcher launching them back. They've got all these gas traps, these wall darts, all of this. More gas traps. If they make it to here, I've got this double kind of pound, whatever, the wall launchers to push them into this, this little timeout room right here. And then hopefully they don't make it back out. If they do, then they still have to deal with all of this up there. So that is a gnarly, gnarly side. There's nothing getting it through. Going to amplifier B so I can just show you what I have for here again. Because I placed down amplifier C, I don't think this whole trap tunnel is relevant anymore. I left it up just in case because I'm not 100% sure. But hopefully, I mean, if it gets used, hopefully it's good enough. It should be good enough. It's just a couple of those 1x1 timeout rooms, or 1x2 timeout rooms. Rather, a lot of husks will be coming from the south. That is why I didn't build an amplifier here, because I freaking love this pit where they are going to get launched as they walk up to amplifier B. They're going to get launched down here where they are just going to have to work through walls and walls and walls of wall dart. And so that is what I have for the other amplifiers. Again, if any of the husks are coming up this way, they'll get launched back down yet again. That's what I have for all of my traps. So we are going to start this and hope for the best. Now, like always, I will not be using my weapons, and we're just going to hop into this mission now and see how it goes. So yeah, as you can see, they can't even get through this first little part of the trap tunnel. They are struggling super, super hard. Thankfully, my base actually does extend all that way. Now, this taker is a bit unfortunate. I'm going to back up a little bit because I don't want him to aggro onto me. But now, but yeah, look at this, man. They can't, the husks can't even get over to here. Let's see, there's one husky husk. He's made it this far. This is the farthest I've seen any of the husks make it. And, oh, whoa. With 5 seconds left, that was nice and easy. Please, taker, don't get me. Oh, it was ridiculously, ridiculously easy. So that side was nicely reinforced. There was nothing getting through that. That was a super strong defense, and really, really well done too. Now, amplifier A. Look at him just doing that. I could just stand here, and oh god, uh-oh. I should not have stood here. Woo! All right. Wave 2 done. We're gonna throw some wall darts there, and let's go over to amplifier B. Oh gosh, we did it. That was a lot closer than I thought it was going to be. So they really do not like stairs. They broke all of my stairs there, but thankfully it was still enough. We are going amplifier C now, and we are looking at an attack from the west. So it looks like there's maybe a ramp there or something that they walk up. I am not sure. Oh, and they also spawn on this side, so that's perfect. So we got the lobbers, but everybody else is going to be walking through. Oh, this is exactly what I was hoping for. Beautiful. Those guys are gone. And then, oh my god, dude, all these guys. And this is great because they're going exactly where I wanted them. And so this is great. Look at everything is just getting knocked down. I probably should have moved this overhang further back. It's a little bit too late now. It is what it is. Yeah, I really should have put it underneath this cliff so that way nothing was getting knocked on top of it. But the nice thing is that these husks are all getting knocked down, and it looks like they end up walking all the way around and coming back over here. So if I don't make it for some reason, that is something to note. They're breaking down those walls. And wow, shoot, there's a lot of them coming that way. So hopefully my traps down there, I'm gonna go check on them, see how they're doing. Can take care of everything. Uh-oh. Oh no! Uh-oh, this could be really bad. This could be the end. 25 seconds. Oh my gosh. Alright, well, at least I know where I need to reinforce it next time. In case this doesn't work out, I'm 100% sure we can get it this next game. But with 12 seconds left, I don't think they're going to be able to destroy the amplifier. Maybe, oh, maybe they will. 7. Oh no. Dang, with 5 seconds left, they were able to destroy the amplifier. But, you know what that means? We learned from... Whoa. When did this happen? So I'm just going to start this next storm shield defense. We're going to go over and quickly repair all the damage. One thing I do know is that this part works beautifully, so we need to quickly get over to our amplifier C and quickly reinforce all the damage that was done previously. Alright, this all actually looks pretty good now. I'm going to quickly wait until all... Whoops, nope. We want that there. Whoa. Whoa, what the heck? How? Oh my gosh, there's a flinger. So how did this flinger get all the way over here, man? It's just following me. Alright, well, anyways, regardless, this looks pretty good now. We're actually even going to throw one more gas. I'm going to throw one more gas trap right over here. Since they're walking up this way, I'm going to throw 2 of these. And, you know what? I actually think I have to do something like this because otherwise they can't walk up. But that's fine. We can also throw some wall darts right here. And that should hopefully deal with all of these guys that are coming in this way. I'll throw some wall darts there as well. And then some floor spikes here. And I think that should be enough for this side so that we don't have another issue like we did last time. And then let me just level up this down here area. And we're going to put 2 gas traps here. So there we go. This should hopefully be enough for pretty much everything. I would be impressed if we had another issue like that last game. But dang, look at all of that damage from those husks just walking in there. That is crazy. None of them are even making it up there. And then the mist monsters, which kind of they just go do their own thing. They are out there doing their own thing. Alright, so this wave's coming same place the other wave did. This is going to be nice and easy. I can actually just throw my base right down here. And what's nice too is I just replaced these in that last defense, which means I don't need to worry about them right now. And ceiling, yeah, see, everything's good. So this wave, I can probably just like sit back, relax, and just watch these husks get annihilated because that's actually exactly what I like to do. Now, I may actually get down from the top here because the flingers are going to throw the husks up towards where I'm at, and I'd rather not have a whole bunch of these husks on the ceiling. Beautiful. Oh god, I should not have walked down there. See, that was dangerous. As soon as I walked down there, that propane husk was ready to go. But look at this, man. I can just chill here. There is a propane husk down there, so I gotta be a little bit careful of him. Come on, buddy. Okay, I can just sit up here and watch this all. Uh-oh. Well. I mean, I can still sit up here and watch this all. These guys are just all getting wrecked. Look at that. Easiest defense ever. 14 seconds left. I'm just going to sit here and watch this. There's no reason I need to revive myself right now. Beautiful. And then, you know what? Might as well respawn at start. Make it easier to go to my next defense. And next we got amplifier B. This is a really weird one because, yeah, look at this. This just got destroyed because there's a spawn point here, which is really, really odd. I find that so weird. There's one over there too. So I've actually never seen this sort of like, this system for how they're spawning, but this is, I guess this is the way it is for right now. They are coming from every single side, and last time it was a bit difficult, but we were able to work it out just fine. So those elemental smashers too, like these guys, they are what I am most worried about, because look at how much health he still has. There's nothing I can do. So I just gotta wait until there's a bunch of these guys dead. Another propane tank made it. This is gonna be a problem. Thankfully, I'm here to help kind of quickly heal everything up. So, you know, good thing I actually didn't, is there actually husks dying to this, to this trap tunnel I made and was thinking about tearing down. It is a good thing I did not tear it down though. And I have no idea where the smashers went because I'm not seeing them inside anymore. Aha, breaking the action. Nice. Okay, here we go. Amplifier C coming from the south this time. So, last time, the one that failed, it was coming from the east. This time it's coming from the south. So it looks like they're all over here. And so this should be interesting. This is when now I get to try out this trap tunnel that I kind of thought would be great. And yeah, I guess they're all just coming from right here. This is the last wave, which is unfortunate. It means they won't be. I won't get to see these traps pushing them down into the pit anymore. But we got to see it once. It was hilarious and a lot of fun. Unfortunately, it didn't work out, but this should work out. This one is a much heavier trap tunnel. I mean, look at all this. They got to go through all of this. So. And there they are. Let me back up. I'm gonna back up a little bit now. There we go. Okay, we got our first elemental smasher. That's gonna have me worried. Let's see how close he can actually get to this end. Really, it's just those elemental smashers are what I'm really worried about. Because look at this, man. This guy's still got so much health. And regular smasher looks like he's going down. We still got 2 elemental smashers though. And come on, launch him down, launch him down. Floor launcher! What are you doing? Is the floor launcher not working? But yeah, as for all the just like the regular husks, man, they can't even get this far. Like they're all dying right here. It is really, look at that, those elemental smashes though are a bit of a problem. Yeah, so it looks like there's a few husks that are going around the long way. And I'm gonna head back in so that way these lobbers can't hit me. I completely forgot about my base. Let's throw that down there. Alright, so yes, so these elemental smashers are the... Oh, whoa, hello there, buddy. I realize you got all the way through there. Alright, see, now that is a problem, because once they get inside, I have nothing that is gonna take care of them. So now I just have to spend an hour with a smasher, hanging out inside of my amplifier. Yeah, no, please don't break that. You don't need to break that. Oh, now this is getting, yeah, see, now this is getting dangerous. I'm gonna actually revive here. I gotta fix that. I wanna fix that real quickly. See, this is getting dangerous, because now I got 2 elemental smashers in there. I gotta upgrade all this as fast as possible. Meanwhile, last 30 seconds, still nothing is getting all the way over here. We got yet another elemental smasher. Gosh, dude, these guys just are a pain to deal with. So yeah, one of them broke through this whole thing, which is hilarious. But for 4 seconds left, he did some damage, but it looks like we were still able to get a victory. That was solid. So this trap tunnel did pretty well. Those smashers still were a huge issue, but we were able to do it. So there you go, you guys. SSD 4. I picked the dumb amplifier to build on, but it worked out, and that was a lot of fun. I'm definitely going to build that other one next to amplifier B now because I don't want them to ruin my home base. Those amplifier B spawn points were a little bit weird, but it all worked out in the end. We succeeded. We didn't shoot a single shot, and that was a successful SSD 4. So I hope you guys enjoyed that. Anyways, you guys, I'm Iolaus, and I'll see you guys in the next one.